Good morning, this is day 10, take 2. I have to remember doing these live videos that when I walk out of the house, I have to turn off my internet. If I don't, it'll cut me off in the middle. And that's what happened earlier. So we're doing day 10, take 2. And the other day when I came right here, this dog came at me and I realized that they had an electric fence. So today I'm looking for him because I don't have my stick. And hopefully they have let him do his business and he's gone back in the house. Thank God. Because I'm telling you, I was a sister that was so afraid the other day when I heard that dog come charging at me, and all of a sudden he just stopped. But anyway, thankful today that they got little buddy in the house. And I had to keep pressing. So the word for today, in case I totally delete the other one, is press. So you want to make sure that you're pressing on. Earlier I talked about Amazon and how Amazon is buying or has bought maybe whole food stores. And so they're talking on Forbes about how that's going to transition how grocery shopping gets done. And it'll probably run a lot of grocery stores out of business. And there's going to be lots of major change. And what that means most of all is that there's going to be changes in job opportunities. So if you are raising teenagers, you want to make sure that you're raising your teenager to be able to survive in today's market. Now, one thing they are inept at is using computers, but as a computer teacher, as a former high school computer teacher, what I've learned is most of these young people don't have a clue as to how to do anything but talk and text. They can talk and text and they know how to move their documents around. But when it comes to attaching emails and doing some of the basic things that you would have to do in the job market, they don't have a clue. And some of them, when you're trying to teach them, they get upset with you. So we've got to learn how to press. Not only do we have to learn how to press, but in the pressing, you need to stir up the gifts, or I need to stir up the gifts that are in me. I had started to say earlier, before I was cut off on my first try, is that I'm trying to stir up those gifts. And no matter how old I am, and no matter what anybody else thinks, it's important for you to keep growing. Once you do stop growing, it's time to die. So that is not in my mind at this time. Only the Lord knows the day, the hour that we're going to be called home. But up until that time, we have to occupy, or we have to do what we do. So I'm trying my best to stay relevant by studying and learning and doing what I can do. So I encourage you to press as well as into whatever it is that you want to do. When I was at City Market yesterday, I saw these instrument players, and most of them were excellent at their craft. And then I came up on this one flute player, and he had one tune, so he had not mastered his craft. Now, if I had had some more cash left, I would have put money in his bucket anyway, just because he was out there trying. But he had not mastered his craft. So you want to make sure that you are pressing in at whatever it is that you want to do and master it the best that you can. And one thing I said about him is he was pressing. He was out there at least starting, even though he needed some more practice on that flute. But he was out there. He was doing more than most of us. So I want to press and press in on whatever it is. That is the word for me and anyone else that's listening for today. Let's press in. I appreciate the hearts, everybody. Y'all have a great day.